It is told in this film that witches do exist in this time just in humans getup. They live W to humans in humans getup. Three girls are shown at the start of the movie. They are studying to be good witches through a book. Besides this, they are also trying to do black magic through book. They didn't become successful because there will be fur proper in a group or circle and they are three and need one more person. That place was empty and their circle was incomplete so that they can't perform black magic. They were witches, but even then they couldn't perform black magic. That is why they were tearing to find that last human for the last several years. After it, a girl named Lily is shown shifting in this town with her mother because her mother married a man living in this town. He was Lily's stepfather and he also has 3 boys. Now they have to live like a good family, but it wasn't easy as Lily has stepfather as well as brothers. The boys also don't like the arrival of Lily with her mother. At night, Lily's mother comes to her room and asks her to go to school from tomorrow because it will be better for you. Lily says, "Mother, we have just come here and can I make friends so soon in new school?" On it, her mother says, "Yes, why not, my daughter? You are special child and this is your quality. So don't you worry, just stay happy." The next morning, Lily goes to school while obeying her mother because it was her first day at school, so she was looking worried and her mood was not well. She starts bleeding, and when a boy named Timmy sees this, he starts making fun of her. And being embarrassed of this, Lily comes to the washroom and she was weeping. Then the 3 girls come to help her who were shown at the start performing black magic. They were Lily's classmates. They handle her and help her and they become friends now. A federate. They go to have food together, but Lily feels pain on the way, so to bear the pain she holds her neck locket tightly. One of them sees a black magic's mark on the locket, and they become happy to see this. This is the clue for their fourth member that is pointing Lily, and they together ask her to go out after the school. Well, after it, when Lily comes to school the next day, she wasn't feeling well. Seeing it, Timmy comes closer and says in her ears, "I will help you if you will join me, and you will feel better with this." But Lily becomes furious hearing this and throws Timmy far without touching him. The kids present there get shocked to see this, that how Lily has done this, but they got punishment for this. Their punishment was they have to do what they are said to. There was a voice in Lily's ears who asked her to come to the washroom. Now to check, she goes to the washroom. That what is that thing who called her to washroom? Reaching there, she sees the girls were present there and they tell her, "We contact you while using a power and called you here in the washroom." They finally tell her that we are witches and say that you know this already because the way you threw Timmy, not an ordinary human can done this. You also believes on black magic that is proved by your locket, so tell you since when you know this. But Lily was surprised. She wasn't understanding what they were saying. To allay her fears, they meet her after school and tell her that we 3 are witches and are trying for a long time to perform black magic. We couldn't because we were in search of our another companion, and that is you. We have found you. We found different kind of powers in you. One of them bends down in front of Lily and starts trying to convince her to join their group. On it, Lily finally says yes. Now they are 4 and their group is completed so they can perform any kind of magic. After it, they go to the forest to use their powers and make a huge circle with the help of stones and sit inside it. They start casting few spells, even they have closed their eyes. But when Lily opens her eyes, she sees the time is paused. That means clearly they have different powers and they become happy. They try to perform black magic written in their book, which worked, but after it, they think to use their magic on humans. And with this, we will discover if it works on humans or not. Timmy comes in their mind immediately, that evil boy, and they think, why don't we teach him a lesson? After it, they go to his house. They secretly moves inside, and at this time, there was none at house. They go to Timmy's room and start looking for Timmy's things, for example his nails, hairs, or anything used by him. They find a thing used by him and they think to use it. They pour it in a bottle and fill water and then performs their magic. After it, they pour the water around his bed and on the pillow because they believe if their magic work, Timmy's behavior will change from the next day. Like if he is a rude boy, he will change to a nice human that will work for everyone's well-being. During this, they hear someone, and he was Timmy, so they hurriedly move out through window. The next day, a boy was behaving weirdly in class, like he was making terrible voices, and Timmy forbids him for doing this. Why are you making weird voices? Think about others. Everyone is getting irritated from this. The girls were shocked as well as happy that finally their magic worked. That means Timmy changed into a nice boy from evil. Now the same day Timmy apologizes Lily for his behavior. He says, "I am so sorry I irritated you and I am embarrassed for this. There is a party in my house and I hope you will come." Then at night, they reach the party and the girl starts making fun of them, due to which Lily's mood ruins. She moves to the washroom and Timmy arrives there and makes her understand they are nonsense girls. Don't listen to them, okay? Just enjoy the party. After it, they come to the party and start dancing. Seeing Lily's locket, he tells her that his mother gave him a locket before dying. "Let me tell you a surprising thing. I am still in contact with my mother after death. I talk to her through a board. That board is used for black magic." The next day, Timmy joins their group because he has changed in real, and they have become good friends. Lily calls everyone at her house for working on a project. Lily's stepbrother arrives when they were at her house and he becomes furious while seeing Timmy. He leaves, and after it, they go to Lily's room and they were playing a game in which they have to reveal their secrets. They tell their secrets one by one, and when it was Timmy's turn he tells, "I wasn't a good boy. I have done bad to many people. Even with Lily's stepbrother I behaved badly. I hurt him, even he was a good friend of mine, and since I have done this to him he didn't even talk to me. He didn't even look at me," and telling this he starts weeping. Timmy doesn't want to tell this, but according to the game and their magic he can't lie. He has to tell the truth, and seeing him sad the girls handle him, and during this, Lily's stepfather Adam calls them. And hearing this, she sends her friends from there and comes downstairs to have food. After having food, Lily comes to her room and finds Timmy's jacket. She starts smelling it happily while picking it up. She starts liking Timmy, so she performs love magic on his jacket, and to affirm it she keeps the jacket and closes her eyes. Timmy comes here while finding his jacket, and seeing him near her she becomes surprised, and she says, "Which jacket are you talking about?" There is no jacket. They were talking, but then Lily hears her father, so Timmy has to leave. The next day, the teacher tells everyone in the class there is sad and a bad news, that a student of ours named Timmy ended himself, and hearing this, Lily becomes astonished. She thinks that we were together at night, but then suddenly she becomes sad and emotional. So she goes to the washroom and her friends were already there. They were also sad about Timmy's death. That's why they were also weeping. They were feeling he died because of their magic. Or maybe he ended himself being embarrassed because of telling the secret last night. Lily tells, "No, this happened because of me, because last night I performed love magic on him and firmed it." Hearing this, one of the girls says, "What have you done, Lily? You have done wrong to Timmy and also broke your promise. We decided not to perform another magic until he is under effect of one magic, but you made it wrong." A Federate, she gets angry with Lily on her this act. Lily was in her room and hears her father Adam talking to someone. She comes downstairs to check, and Adam was making his son understand to forget what Timmy has done to him. "Be brave and vast your heart. Coward was your friend Timmy who has ended himself." Hearing this, Lily was moving to her room. Suddenly, Adam comes in front and starts telling her about ancient things, including the clocks on the wall, but she starts seeing strange things. Those things were pointing toward a black magic. The things were fire, blood, and snake. Seeing all this, she gets scared and wakes up while yelling because this was actually her dream. Hearing her, her mother arrives, and seeing her scared, she panics. Lily tells her mother there is something wrong. "We aren't safe here because there is something weird in Adam. We have to leave." Her mother doesn't believe her and she says, "There is nothing like this. Everything is fine. I can understand your pain. You are in a trauma because of Timmy's death. We will go for an outing after a few days, so you will feel good." After it, Lily starts finding proofs against Adam so that she can tell her mother that Adam is strange and real. Then in the stuff she finds a file with her name, and reading it, she becomes sad, as she has discovered that she is not real daughter of her mother, but she is adopted. Her mother hid this from her till today and didn't tell her the truth. Meanwhile, her mother arrives, but she leaves without saying anything. The next day, they go to Timmy's funeral. Everyone was there. Lily tries to talk to her witch friends, but they don't answer her because they were still angry. And Lily doesn't like this, so she was leaving, but when her mother tries to stop her, she places her hand in front, due to which her mother falls at a distance. Here, the girls realize their mistake, that we are not doing good to Lily. If she has done wrong, so what good we have done? We do magic on him to take revenge. After it, they took oath not to perform the magic, and Lily's mother also accepted when she asked her to leave. She was putting their luggage in the car and Lily arrives, so her mother says, "I know you discovered the truth. You are not my real daughter and forgive me because I kept this hidden till today. Actually, I was afraid of happening wrong to you and if something wrong will happen to you it will happen same to me. This is the reason I always says that it is better for you to stay separate so the wrong will only happen to you. Lily says real mother is mother and real and you can never be my mother. Because a real mother can't say this to her daughter and can't leave her alone in any trouble. Then her mother starts changing her getup. That was Adam who was talking to her as her mother. Adam was also a witch. Firstly, he diverts Lily's attention and then makes her faint while punching her and then takes her to forest. The witches try to talk to apologize to Timmy through the black magic board. Timmy replies that I didn't end myself but Adam has ended me, because he isn't a human but a dangerous witch. Knowing this they understand. If Adam has ended Timmy he will not spare Lily, that means Lily's life is in danger. On another side, Lily comes to her senses and Adam says give me your all powers otherwise I will end you. But she clearly refuses for this and Adam tries to end her while pressing her neck. Here she doesn't do anything in her defense because Adam has placed her in his magical circle. Her powers were not working in that circle but suddenly, the time paused and as Lily turns there were her friends. They finally have come here for helping her now they together use their powers and try to stop Adam. They were weak in front of his powers and couldn't stop him for a long time. Adam throws them far one by one. Then he moves toward Lily to end her and Lily finds her friend fell at 3 places separately. She also falls at the 4th place and doing this their circle completes. So they start casting their spells and after it, a fire circle made around Adam. The fire was spreading that he dies while getting burnt into it. After it, everything becomes normal. The next day, Lily's mother takes her to her real mother because her real mother asked her to take care of Lily. The reason was that Lily's life was in danger with her and finally, she meets her real mother. She becomes emotional as well as happy to see her mother for the first time. With her happiness, this story ends.